And we'll open up for questions.
Yeah, thanks, Ryan. Obviously, disappointing loss. I mean, anytime you score 11 runs in a college baseball game, you should win, especially with with a rested pitching staff. Obviously, not having Tony Menendez hurt this weekend left us a little short. Shane Smith's pitch count, hasn't been up as high as those other guys, so that was kind of part of what happened. But truthfully, the second part, Shane, probably should have gotten a little more length if we play a little defense behind him. I thought our defense was atrocious all day, quite honestly, and there's really no other word for it. The 3-run third they had was, 2 routine ground balls to start the inning that we need to make plays on. The inning where it was 9-7 and we got a little unlucky on the, kind of the ball, the bleeder to right. But, then we get kind of 2 routine balls after that, that would have gotten us out of the inning in the dugout 9-9, obviously big difference. And then, we fall behind a guy and lay a fastball in there. So I thought, on the mound, we did not throw the ball well today, really up and down. We just threw too many fastballs thick from behind in the count. Shane Smith, Muscolo, obviously Eric Adler and Teddy both just missed thick with fastballs. And, college hitters, when they're ahead in the count and they get a fastball in the middle of the plate, they're just not going to miss that too often. Schluter did a good job on us early. Give credit to their starter. He, I thought he was the best of their 3 starters, and he did a good job. And but I liked our at bats from the 6th inning on. I thought we had some good at bats from the 6th on, and got the tying run to the plate and gave ourselves a chance. But again, 11 runs should win, but it didn't.
In terms of the defensive miscues and kind of like you said, the atrocious play in the field all day. Have you seen signs of that in spring? Is this because it hasn't been great in the first 2 games, but it didn't really snowball until today. So is this something you've seen?
Yeah, it's a couple things. One, not having Turconi in there, hurts, the veteran guy. 2, when Tinsman went down, we had to catch Brock Wilken all winter, so Brock hasn't gotten a lot of reps at third base and really hasn't gotten any game reps at third base until this weekend, unfortunately. So, I think both of those, contributed to that factor for sure. I mean, hopefully we have Michael Turconi back on Tuesday, and that'll be a big shot in the arm for our defense.
Got down, your offense put together some really good at bats, scored 6, I think, in the 6th. You had to be feeling good about what your offense was doing and the fact that they battled back, right?
Yeah, for sure. But again, we left some runs on the table. We had a couple at bats with a man on third and less than 2 outs, and didn't cash in. When just a ground ball will do. We had a couple at bats where we really could have and should have walked, there in the 8th inning with Shane Muntz when we had a chance to, really, score some runs, I thought, in the 8th. I mean, we knew it was going to be tough off their closer in the 9th. And, we felt like we needed to cut the lead closer in the 8th. And unfortunately, we just, had a couple bad at bats there in a row.
Thoughts on Chris Lanzilli both bunting for a single and hitting one out on the same game?
Yeah, I mean, Lanzo's not going great right now, but again, he's a vet and we know he's going to be there for us. He's not quite on time right now, but it's coming. It's getting a little better every day as BPs are getting better. So I expect to see, the version of Chris Lanzilli we know and love here soon.
Did you get some value out of getting some more of your young pitchers some reps today, some in-game experience? Teddy McGraw had a welcome to the college ranks, obviously, with the giving up a grand slam home run to start. Did you get some experience and some value out of that stuff?
Yeah, we did, of course. We pitched a bunch of freshmen this weekend, 5 or 6, I think, and then and even Eric Adler, who's a redshirt, freshman. So we had a bunch of freshmen go out there and pitch this weekend. It was good, to do that. We had Lucas Costello came off the bench and had a big at bat for us, single into right field and had another single, had three really good at bats. So, again, I was pretty pleased with the way our freshmen played, all weekend, with the exception of, we just need to locate the ball a little better. Right now we're just too many pitches in the middle.
You good, Les?
I'll ask one more. Tom, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. In the grand scheme of things, from a lineup construction perspective, you've got Brock, I think, in the 7th spot right now. When you got the top of the lineup clicking, the middle of the lineup, those known experienced guys, then you got a guy like Brock, batting 7th, you have to be feeling really good. I know you don't feel good today, but you have to be feeling really good about the power and versatility of your lineup 1 through 9, right?
No, for sure. Especially when we get, Turconi back in the field, that allows us to play Adam Cesare, and then Brendan Tinsman when he gets healthy. Those are 2 big pieces of our offense that we didn't really have this weekend. Because, again, Turk wasn't quite ready to play shortstop. So yeah, I absolutely feel good about our lineup and, having, Cesare in the 8 hole and Brock in the 7 hole is pretty good. And, again, just needed to, just a couple of at bats short today, a couple of pitches in situations short and a couple of defensive plays, but that's a very winnable game. We'll look back later in the season and wish we hadn't given that one away.
Thanks for your time, Tom. I appreciate it. Miss you, man.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Les, I'll have Chris Lanzilli on here in a couple. Hey, Les. Oh, the volume's down. I think he's muted, actually. Are you on mute?
I was, but I fixed that now. How's it going, Chris?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Nice to talk to you, buddy.
Nice to talk to you.
So both bunting for a hit and hitting a home run in the same game, that probably doesn't happen too often, does it?
No, probably not. But I just needed to, break up the pitcher's rhythm a little bit with the bunt, and then the home run just came. I guess that's it.
You guys scored 11 runs. That's usually going to be enough, right? What went awry for you all?
Yeah, I think the clear thing is just we need to play better defense, and I think for the most part the pitchers did their jobs, and we just made them throw more pitches than they needed to, and that it spiraled. It didn't work out for us, so we just need to play better defense for sure.
How frustrating is that when things just kind of snowball on top of each other like that, and those innings get so long out in the field when they shouldn't be?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely gets frustrating, and it's something that we are talented enough to do. That's how we got here. We can play good defense, and we just need to focus up and for the young guys, just get the jitters out and get their experience. But yeah, I think moving forward, we will definitely work on that.
Did you see signs of defensive issues in spring camp?
No, I don't think so. I think it was just guys trying to play too fast in the real game. It's a bigger stage than some of the guys are used to, and I think the experience that they're getting in the games will help them out a little bit. I don't think it's their talent or skills or anything. I think it was just that they're sped up a little bit.
You guys got a couple runners on base in the bottom of the 9th. You probably felt like you were gonna have enough to come back once again, didn't you, Chris?
Yeah, I thought so. I mean, I never really lost faith there. Our offense has been pretty good so far. So, yeah, wish we could have done that.
The slide into first base. Did you think you got there?
Honestly, I didn't know. I was actually talking with the first baseman, and I was like, "Did I get there or not?" Because I was just, I was going all out. I couldn't really tell, but I guess ultimately I did.
I thought for sure live you were there, but then I saw the replay and I was like, oh no, this is really close.
I haven't taken a look at the replay yet. So.
It was super close. Obviously you got there, but it was pretty darn close. There's arguments as to whether to slide in those situations or run through. What made you decide to slide at the last second?
I had that conversation with the first baseman as well. He said, I think that slows you down a little bit. And I was like, I wasn't thinking about that in the moment. I was just doing anything I could to be safe. So I really don't know. Apparently it does slow you down, but I mean, I guess moving forward, I'll run through it.
In the macro sense, Chris, what did you guys get out of this weekend? What do you think we learned about Wake Forest baseball this weekend?
I mean, I think we learned that. I mean, we know that our offense is it can explode at any time. We have some really good freshman arms that just came in, and you know, to get them experience this weekend was really good for us. And you know, we're a more complete team than we've ever been. Obviously, we just got to clean up the defense that showed today. But yeah, we're definitely just more complete than we've been in the past, for sure.
Winning the series is great, but a sweep would have been better, I guess.
It would have been, yeah, for sure. Especially from Northeastern, they're in my area, so.
Do you know any of the guys on the other team?
Yeah, I know a lot of them, and actually, I hurt my UCL there. I got Tommy John surgery. I was pitching at Northeastern University my sophomore year of high school, and
That's
so,
right.
Yeah.
Crazy. Thanks for your time, Chris. I really appreciate it. Best of luck on Tuesday and next weekend.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks, Ryan.
Take care.